Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek. You are watching Kevin the Geek, and welcome back to my, first reaction to that Peter Kane thing, or the second. It depends on how you look at it, because I have done an episode before. It was the original pilot episode of it, which was technically episode 0. This one is now technically episode 1. And why am I doing this, you may ask? Well, quite frankly, tomorrow, as I'm watching this, or yesterday as you would be watching this on YouTube, I am seeing Peter Kane live in London because my friend was able to get me a ticket for my birthday. Well, my birthday last year. It's not my birthday now, so... but yeah, so I was like, well, I need to kind of get myself a bit hyped up again, kind of get myself into the Peter Kane mood set and get myself into his comedy style. And I thought, well, I've already done kind of a bit of a stand-up routine of his. Why not do another episode of that Peter Kane thing? Which is also the episode that apparently sort of gave the impetus and was a prequel in a way to his Phoenix Nights show. So yeah, I'm excited to see that Peter Kane thing, episode 1 in the club. Bounce out those notes.
We are talking hygienic, cheap, sanitary protection. We offer a fully sealed unit which we move in its entirety. I do know a lot of clubs offer a bin bag facility, but that we feel does not promote feminine hygiene.
She used a microphone.
Now, have you got any questions?
Yeah. Why do you need a microphone? I mean, look how close you are to everyone. Why do you need a microphone? Again, some people are like that. You just have to have a microphone.
The British Working Man's Club, yesterday's dream factory. But now, with each passing year, there are fewer and fewer people to peddle those dreams to. The Neptune is one such club. With attendance figures dwindling and a permanent lack of funds, it continues to struggle in an effort to appeal to a younger generation with more modern tastes.
Oh my God. And yeah, and this is like, what was it, about 2000? 25 years later, I mean, like, I've got a working men's club pretty much just up the road from me. And it's the kind of thing you want to go, you really want to get people to get involved. And you really want them to go there because it's cheap. The problem is, it has a very old person's mentality behind it, which doesn't help.
That's him sorted out.
Feeling the pressure more than most is the club's social secretary, Brian Potter. We caught up with him and the committee as they were debating the entertainment for the children's Christmas party.
What about Nobby Alcock?
No way.
I hear me out. I know he's blue, but he does a smashing sideline in Punch and Judy's for kids.
Yeah, what sort? We're not having him back after last Easter. He's filthy and he's fucking foul mouthed.
Hey, there's no need for that language, please. I've got a photograph of the wife in the wallet. Can you curb your language?
Brian Potter has worked hard to turn the club's fortunes around, despite opposition from the members.
Well, they were 70 grand in debt when I jumped on, you know. Turned this place around, had a full staff shake-up. They didn't like that. Devised a completely new seating system. You know, they didn't like that either. They're all coming up to me. What does want a floor plan for? I said, come into the 90s. You know, they haven't got a clue. It beggars belief. They've got to think modern, run a club. Lewindy Dick, Demperry's recommended him. Lewindy Dick, he's called. Acrobat. I photostatted his bio for you. Just chuck that over you, can I? Directing the streets of Gay Perry, Lewindy Dick is excitement. He's been thrilling audiences throughout the world for over a decade now. Self-taught acrobatics and balloon sculpture. A pure flight of fantasy with a whole host of unforgettable characters. Cascade, Ricardo Giorgio, his pet snake, which erupts from the mouth. That's all there is because Marion unplugged the factory she could Hoover. You think of him?
Sounds a bit avant-garde.
Other clubs can't compete with us on Saturday nights now. They're relying on weddings for the clientele. They can't compete with us. I tell you, we sat at phone since Tuesday. Everyone's booked. We should have sorted this out in October. I told you. Everyone's booked.
I think the Frog's a winner. Balloons and all that, the kids will lap that up.
Yeah.
Plus, if he's new, he'll be cheap.
Fair point, that. That's true. I'll get Marion to check out the current exchange rates. OK, all those in favour of Windy, please say aye.
Aye.
OK.
Aye.
Weekdays, in here. Tuesday nights, dead. 50-50 dancing. Nothing.
What's 50-50 dancing?
Christ knows, but I tell you something. Dancers aren't drinkers. Dancers are not drinkers. Kenny, if you can get me the fairy lights and the decorations out the loft, that'd be greatly appreciated.
We're getting new ones.
We were until you were use one coat gloss on an interior wall. Right, thanks for your attendance, gentlemen. I now declare this meeting closed. Thank you. We have star nights, packed every week. 80% women, laughing if you're single. I'm telling you, 300 plus in there. I'm guaranteed 2627 on my bar, that's mega money. They can't compete with that, you know. But you fill this place tonight, not that shite. I'll tell you that right now.
Tonight, the club is hosting the grand final of Talent Trek. The resident compere for the last 7 years is Jerry Dignan, or Jerry Sinclair as he's known in Clubland. Jerry won Talent Trek in 1992, so he knows how tonight's finalists must be feeling. However, it's bad news for one of the first arrivals. She's Michelle Coffey, one half of double act Coffee and Cream, and she's just found out that Cream's gone off and won't be performing tonight.
Cream's gone off.
Bit upset. She'll be alright, that's alright. She's a fighter, aren't you, love?
Piss off!
Whoa.
Have you watched this?
You saw me taking out the machine.
Creative tensions and stage nerves are also in evidence with one of the other acts, the hotly tipped Park Avenue.
Jesus, you know how much I sweat on stage?
Well, I thought we had some left.
Yeah, well, I'm going to
sorry.
stink now, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, why don't you make a fucking list?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The club doesn't usually have security, but due to the presence of our television cameras, Brian has decided to bring in a couple of local doormen.
This tonight, this is a piece of piss, this place. Not we're usually on places like this, we're only here tonight because you're here, you know.
Bread and butter, this.
Usually, we're in town, you know, at clubs. Rough clubs, you know, not like this.
Bad uns.
And providing the music this evening is the club's resident band, Les Alanos.
It's not real Spanish. It's us. Les, Alan, us. Les Alanos. Les Alanos. Alan thought it up. Everybody thinks it's Spanish, but it's not. That's just like... that's like a little twist.
Oh, Les.
It's us. Excuse me a minute.
You're gonna die.
He was a...
Oh, he's another match.
Are they puppies?
Yeah.
They're brown. Where's your black ones?
Now they're being healed.
Where? Loads? Tonight of all nights.
Get the keyboard on that, nobody will see.
I can see it. First rule of any backing band is all black. Now get them off.
You wearing brown shoes, Alan?
No.
You know the rules, get them off.
So, you get a piss all past inside.
I heard that, Les.
Do not put up a struggle in something like this.
And there's a 7-Eleven, right? What you do is, your victim, you cut off the blood supply to the brain, grab them like this, hold tight. After 7 seconds, right, the victim should black out. After 11 seconds, they should be clinically brain dead. But then you look, right? There you go, got you. You see, we don't use that much. Not in here anyway, not with pensioners.
Oh.
Not tonight.
Oh, there's a snake. There's a snake. Here. Give us your hand, Cop. Give us your hand. Come here.
Oh,
Shit, is he alright, Tim?
there's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Les has had to hold up rehearsals while Alan changes his shoes.
He's all right, the lad. He's still a bit wet behind the ears. What can you say? Saying that, he's a good musician, but he's not a patch on Frank, his dad. We were a double act here for 12 years here, me and him. He was a wizard. He was a proper wizard on the keyboard. He could make any noise you wanted. Helicopters, sirens, the works. He was a proper show. He used to play two at once. He'd have one in front of him, another one around his bloody neck. Absolute natural. Superb.
What happened to him?
He got the old TB bug.
Tuberculosis.
No, tribute band, silly bastard. He's in one now, right, said Frank, piss boy. He shaved his head
Frank.
completely, bald, everything. That's it. It ain't right, is it? 3 middle-aged men running around singing Deeply Dippy at their age. I ask you, have you heard this? We'll put that into that shit's on a cowbell, that does. 30 quid that off the car boot. There's not a noise I can't make on this setup now.
6 quid head? It's a kid's Christmas party. We never had that when we buried our Keith, and we had quiche. Well, yeah. How many pasties now? No, I've got 63. It might be 64, but it depends if Dave Gates' daughter snaps out of a coma. Yes, it's Halloween. Yeah. Right, well, how much for pasties? They've trebled in price. What's in them, venison? I know it's dear, it's bloody extortionate. Right, well, did you do damaged?
Damaged
Well, that's... Yeah, we'll have damaged. 5 dozen damaged.
Yeah.
5 dozen damaged. Frozen and all. You do frozen?
He'll go to make
We'll whack
a turd, doesn't
snooker tables overnight on the snooker lights. That'll get them going.
What's my motto? What have I always said?
I don't know what.
What have I always said to you?
I push Cheryl a lot, and I know I push Cheryl, but I mean it's for the good of the band.
If you can't be the song, then let the song be.
When?
What?
What she lacks for in talent, she makes up for in determination.
What Christmas cracker did you get that from?
She's always been. She's my bridge over troubled water, I tell her. She's my knight in white satin, and she drives the van.
You've got to feel the rhythm when you're on stage. Feel the rhythm and let your sexiness come out. You know. See, I know you can be sexy,
Feel the rad.
and you know you can be sexy. So show the audience how sexy you can be. That's what I'm saying.
Can you pass me those pants?
Are you putting on weight?
We didn't
Dude!
get to the final last year. We just did the heats, but we did songs from the West End shows. Cheryl's idea. We did Cat, Starlight Express, Miss Saigon. Those people wouldn't know Miss Saigon if she was serving pasty and peas.
Shit,
It
basically.
was shambles on its arse. So was I. I mean, you want to try playing bass on rollerblades dressed as a Persian? It's crap, you know. We came second to a plate spinner. But not this year, though. No, this year I'm driving. Cooks up something special, you know. This year we're going to make it. This year.
Have you met him upstairs yet? Dr. Strangelove, Phantom of the Optics.
In his private dressing room, Jerry Sinclair gets ready to start the show.
Mind you, it's no surprise I got into the business. I come from a very musical background. My father played the bugle in the Boys' Brigade, and my mum's sister, my Auntie Irene, she played the organ at the Apollo. It's a bingo hall now, still there. But when I was 16, I fell into bricks, you know, and bricks get in your blood. Hey, if you cut me in half, you find Accrington written all the way through me. Hey.
Oh dear.
But there are two halves to me, you know what I'm saying? It's quite true. There's my work half, which is my bricks, and then there's my play half, which is what you'll see out there tonight.
Or is it you're half bitter and half mild?
Right. Not bad, you.
Can't complain, you know.
How's your mum?
She's alright, her radiator's knee bleeding.
All right, I'll give you a ring in the week.
I think on that you do and all, will you?
Hey, I had her Friday night.
I do.
Who? Deborah, Alan's wife.
Where?
In snooker room over at table.
Oh, of course you did.
Which one?
Green one. You see Lucky? She knows.
With the club packed out, Talent Trek is already a success.
I mean, all right. Look around you, this is not Caesar's Palace. It's my Las Vegas, this is, right here. When I go on that stage tonight.
Hey, it's no Benidorm Palace, I'll give you that.
We're not.
All right.
Good evening. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me play. My name, for those of you who don't know me, is Jerry Sinclair, and it's my privilege and my pleasure to welcome you to Talent Trek 99. And I'll tell you what, it's a very exciting night, and I'm very excited myself. I'm so excited. Let's go. I just can't hide it.
Yeah!
I'm about to lose.
The Talent Trek contestants wait backstage as Jerry Sinclair warms up the audience and introduces the judges.
Oh my god,
And
it's
last
so
but by no means
cheesy.
least, our chairman of judges from Charlie FM, with the list that comes first. Will you give a big welcome to the one and the only, Mr. Paul Leroy.
He was in the other one, wasn't he? The service station one. So he finally got it off the ground, surely FM.
Put it away, man. I don't want to see that. Is it weeping?
Weeping, it's crying.
Mike, go on, have a look. What have you tried?
I've been putting toothpaste on it.
What do you put toothpaste on it for?
Full of fluoride, innit?
Well, bleach has got hypochlorite in it. You wouldn't be able to do that, would you?
Let's get on with this show. We've got a firecracker of a show for you, ladies and gentlemen, the Talent Trek. We're going to get to a mad step.
Yoghurt, you won't try yoghurt?
Yeah, yoghurt were the first thing I tried. Got bits of fruit behind my foreskin for a month.
Oh!
Live yogurt, not fucking moon alive.
You dirty bastard.
It's Billy Bedlam!
Terence
Florence must do.
I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before.
Shelley Lozano.
Oh, here we go. This is more like it.
Marie Perigo.
Funny, but it's true. What loneliness can
Bit boring.
Christmas. Where's it got to you? You know, it's beyond me. Never been a big fan of Christmas. Very stressful time. Very stressful in this game. You know. It'll be 4 years this Christmas since the accident.
Oh, tell me what happened.
I was managing the Aquarius Club, you know. Successful club, you know. We had a very ropey first year, you know, trying to keep our heads above water in a water full of sharks. But we had a big Christmas bash, 15 quid a ticket, you know, sell out. Everybody were there, you know. Great turn up, and then tragedy. The pipes burst, big freeze, water everywhere, utter chaos. People running around getting electrocuted. It was like something out of Poseidon Adventure.
Oh.
I was terrified, mate. I had to swim to the safe, you know, for the night's taking. And that's when I saw it coming towards me.
What, the safe?
Fruit machine. Pin me up against serving hatch.
Ooh.
Then everything went black. And all I remember was this bright, warm, pulsating glow, you know, drawing me towards it. Fireman said it was a fruit machine, but I've got my own beliefs. I'm in a coma till New Year. When I woke up, I'd lost my club, I'd lost my legs. I'd lost my will to live.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Does me good to talk about it, you know. I live in hope. There's people like Jim McDonald that keep me going.
Jim McDonald from Coronation Street.
Meanwhile, backstage, a very emotional Michelle Coffey has to overcome nerves and doubts.
Are you sure you want to go on?
Yeah. I'm going on. I've worked too long and too hard to piss this away. She's welcome to him. The slag.
Marie Perigo.
I'm trying to see if she was like Angie or something from Chris
Bring on stage
Seems
a
so
brave
familiar.
little lady, a gutsy lady with a lager bottle. Michelle Coffey, please. Thank you.
Oh, here she comes. Hang on. This is supposed to be a duet. Couldn't if I tried. Oh! Oh! Oh no.
Listen,
Poor choice of song.
Stay away. I'm telling you now. They had me a ditching side, didn't you, right? I had a 12 gauge at Russian Mafia up my arse. I'm telling you, we're no picnic, my friend. I'm supposed to get paid £1 in the hand. I got paid in 501s and used rubles. That's what I got paid in.
Can't be right, that, because listen, they've offered me £5 sterling for an hand here.
£5 bollocks.
Straight up, cop. Straight up.
Oh, by I don't want to be myself anymore.
Oh, Michelle, you should have changed your set list.
Michelle Coffey, let's hear it. Well done, love. Look, we're going to take a break now, ladies and gentlemen. Get our breath back. Take your glasses back to the bar. We'll be away for 20 minutes for the interval. You enjoy your interval and we'll see you very soon. Thanks very much.
Off you go, Panda Eyes. Oh, dear. Oh.
I thought that dwarf were good.
What dwarf?
Saying Fly Me to the Moon.
No, that were me.
Really?
Hey, look what I've got here.
Oh, Tommy Tanner, you remember him?
Cracking, not likely.
Yeah, I gave him that. Used it at Royal Command performance, a thieving get. Oh, you can recognise these.
Oh, don't tell me. Tippet twins.
Tippet twins. Not
eh?
even sisters.
They weren't twins.
Weren't twins?
No.
They were lesbians before it were popular.
What they did was they used to
Swanee.
Comedy minstrel like they
Al
did
Johnson
Swanee.
and
They used to
all
black up and go on stage. Black up, can you believe it?
Couldn't do that now.
PC in it. now.
Yeah, if I went on stage tonight blacked up, hang me from a tree.
Take you out, won't they? It's mental.
Mental. These, hey.
Sorry, just a question. The file I've got has got their faces blurred. Was that in the original? Or was that just a random file that I've got? If it was like that, have I missed a joke there? That why they're supposedly blurred out?
Bend over and film me cracking.
What now?
They hate each other in real life. Then they hate each other.
Have you discovered any celebrities?
Yeah, my clubs. Oh, yeah. Bob Carroll G's, Spit the Dog. The Crankies,
Yeah.
Tapow, Tom O'Connor, he started one of my clubs. First club he ever did one of my clubs, he got 35 quid. Did very well. He wanted to come back. He said he wanted 45. I said, we'll give you 40, and we'll let you win the raffle.
You used to? I used to do it in them days.
Then next stop named that tune, he didn't want to know us then, did he?
No.
I've always said it, Hunter. Iron Monkey climbs, well, you can see its arse.
Well, I thought he won to Opportunity Knocks.
He were in my clubs before Opportunity Knocks. Huey Green, he were another one. I never liked that man. He won't give a door a bang, that man.
He had VD, didn't he?
95
on
the
Clapometer every week.
Yeah, very funny.
Last on tonight's bill are Park Avenue. It's the moment of truth, and in a few minutes Mark will find out if all of their hard work has paid off.
My name Mark, he's a greengrocer, and tonight he's on vocals and guitar. His partner in rhyme, Cheryl, she's a systems analyst from Cookham. But tonight, forget all that, because they're going to take us for a walk down Park Avenue. I'm Mark Paul.
I'm Cheryl Avenue.
And together we are Park Avenue. Come on.
Woo!
Oh, they're doing Robbie. Oh, God.
For you to feel, shake your ass. Come over here now, scream.
I'm a burning effigy of everything I used to be. You're my rock of empathy, my dear.
So come on, let us entertain you.
I mean, they're a bit more energetic than the rest of them.
Let us entertain you. Let us entertain you.
Oh, he's going at it with the drums.
Looking at her tits. I can see them. Just stop it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go back in time. Tonight's 87, and one of my favourite films of the summer was a film called Mannequin. What's the matter with Cheryl? Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This world that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you this love in my heart that I'm feeling for you.
Never heard of that movie, Mannequin.
Let me see we're crazy. Let's make a pact. Put it in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together. Standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us.
Oh, we're going again.
How can you judge this? Huh?
Oh. 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 Hold on, the fuse have gone or something.
Thanks very much. Park Avenue.
See, these kind of clubs I won't be
Don't
surprised.
forget, it's this year's children's Christmas party on the 19th of December. It's only a tenner per child, and for that they do get a top quality act, buffet, games, and a gift from the big man himself, Santa Claus. We've only got a handful of tickets left, so see either Jerry or one of the lads behind the bar. Back to you, Jerry.
Thanks very much. Brian Potter, though, your club secretary. Let's hear it for him. Brian Potter, come on. I've got the envelope, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the results here. The judges have asked me to pass on that it's been a very, very difficult decision tonight.
That's
as you might
it.
expect. But the winners of Talent Trek 99.
So did you give it away now? Which winners?
Sponsored by Charlie FM, where the listener comes first. The winners are Park Avenue. Avenue. Come on. Take them out.
It's like the scenes backstage as Starting Your Eyes.
Come on, look. Sherry Avenue, Mark Park. Together they are. Park Avenue.
Have you had that shit in there?
Talent night. Ignore it. Ignore it.
Fucking talent night, that.
Talent shite.
All that remains for me to say is have a safe journey home.
Come on, man, hurry up.
Every loser wins.
Every bloody week he's like this. Rather than get.
In time you'll.
With Talent Trek a success,
Oh.
Brian leaves the club a happy man.
Watch me, Wells.
Are you sure?
I'm staying.
Doesn't look very happy.
Come on, I've got a darts match. All right, wasn't it? Come on, got a darts match.
Oh.
You wind him up.
Next week in the club, it's the children's Christmas party.
Oh, look, it's Father Christmas.
Lewindy Dick is more daring than Brian and the committee ever expected.
Oh.
And Brian's economising with the fairy lights proves to be a disaster.
Oh no.
That's next week.
Whoa, 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 hang on, I've got to pick a second. Did he just get out of his chair?
And Brian's economising with the fairy lights proves
that's
to be a
him,
disaster.
Yeah.
That's next week.
It's just like,
in the club.
what is it, Lou or the one from Little Britain? Was it Lou? Was it Lou in the wheelchair? No, Lou was the helper. Andy. It's Andy. Andy's in the chair. Can we help him get him out of the chair? Ugh. Never a particular fan of that sketch for some... I don't know why. I don't know why. It aggravated me so much in the years. Well, that was In the Club. And I tell you what, if there wasn't going to be a follow-up, as in AKA Phoenix Nights, I would definitely want to know, or at least would be up in arms, because that teaser for the next episode, it makes it, you definitely would want to watch. You know, you've got a children's entertainer who is theoretically getting his balloons out for the children, which is bad, and the club is apparently burning down. That is an episode I would certainly want to watch. That was a lot of fun, and it helped get me back in the Northern mindset, ready for tomorrow when I obviously watch Peter Kay live on stage. I mean, I came to Peter Kay very late. I was at college, and my best friend actually, who obviously we're both going to see him together. He was the one who introduced me. We stopped round at a friend's house. We'd had a few drinks, and I think it was literally the first ever stand-up show I'd seen. Obviously, it was on DVD, but it was the PK in Manchester DVD, if I remember correctly. Because the one I always remember is the whole the whole biscuit dunking thing. It's like your hobnobs are a biscuit for dipping. I said dip me again. Oh yeah, that will stay with me forever. You know what? I wish that you could erase memories. So someone brought it up in a recent comment. I kind of put a suggestion out to you guys, and I got some of you to talk about, some things that you would, like shows or movies or whatever you would erase from your memory, had you the ability to do so. I'm going to read a couple of them out. That some people have said, because Peter Kay for me, he's definitely one of those. If I could go back and like erase my memory of seeing Peter Kay for the first time. It would be wonderful to be able to do. I mean, I've watched his stand-up shows a lot over the years. They've been a great source of comfort for me. I mean, the one that always makes me laugh the most, and it's probably one of the it's like the stupidest joke that you could even talk about. I think he was in the Blackpool, the Top of the Tower show that he did, where he's on about like putting the big light on. Now that in itself is just a thing. Like me growing up, like I'm in the living room, and my mum was like we'll be watching TV, we're watching Coronation Street or whatever. She's got the lamp on, and she goes, "Oh, do you want me to go and make a cup of tea? Oh yeah, who wants a cup of tea? Perfect. Kevin, just put the big light on for me, so she can get out of a chair and exit the door. As if you need the big light to be able to see where the bloody door is when you've got a lamp. Yeah, just saying. But when he goes on, he's like, that big light, you know, what was it, like a 2,000 watt bulb? You know, when he made that joke, like, it was the stupidest joke. But it meant so much to me as somebody who grew up with some of the phrases that he was talking about. Like, you couldn't get, I don't think in the same way, like if my nephew in a couple of years' time were to watch Peter Kay, would he get the same kind of thing out of the jokes of it? I don't think he would. It's very much, you know, of its sort of time, you know, that it would appeal to a certain demographic of people. Would it work for the newer ones? And that's why I'm really interested to see what he's going to be like with new material and how it relates to modern day kind of thing. But some of the things that some of the people said that you know, if they could erase their memory of it to experience something again. Some of the ones we got. So Anna Stune says, Troll 2, the worst movie ever made. I've never laughed so much before. Luna said, I would choose to forget Harry Potter, but more specifically Chamber of Secrets, and see if I managed to spot the anagram ahead of time. I'm with you on that one. Harry Potter is one of those that, like, I experienced those books, like the first 4 books, literally in the space of a week when I was about 11 years old. And then I had to wait in the coming years for each book to come out. But again, like if I could erase it and then read it for the first time now, there's so many different stuff. Like you think about certain plot twists that happen or whatever. You think, would I be able to pick up on those as an adult? Would I spot like the anagrams? Would I spot the twists and the turns that kind of come in there? It'd be interesting to know whether I would or wouldn't. Cookie Tree says, I would go with Jaws because I was about 7 when I watched it at the cinema and it terrified me that I never went in to see it again. Maybe as an adult I'd have a different experience. That's a very interesting point. Katie Monster, so hard to choose. For me, it would have to be Ted Lasso, although that would rob me of watching it in the first place when I had needed it most. Again, I kind of agree with that. You know, I watched series 1 and 2 of Ted Lasso exactly the time that I needed it, right during towards the second half of the COVID lockdowns and stuff, being on my own a lot, being isolated a lot. My mental health wasn't necessarily the greatest, and it gave me the massive metaphorical hug that I needed at the time. So I definitely get that. Brian Johnson says Monkey, would love to see that again for the first time. Monkey, I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Eleanor says, I'd love to be able to see the entirety of Stranger Things again without having to wait in between seasons. I grew up watching it and it's probably the first show I ever obsessed over that. I still love it to this day. Stranger Things, I do want to go back to because obviously I've seen the very first episode. I mean, that was, at this point, we're talking about a year and a half ago that I watched it for the very first Halloween reactions that I did. And I do want to see that again. And I would like to see the whole show. So that will be something I will have to work on at some point. Artomat says, the TV show Coupling, so many great surprise moments that are extra hilarious when you don't see them coming. The funniest show ever, in my opinion. If I remember correctly, I believe, I could be wrong here, but I believe that was a sitcom written by Stephen Moffat, who then later went to do Doctor Who. I think it was around about 2000-ish, because I think a couple of people have suggested that to me to watch at some point. So that's an interesting one. And then just looking, where was it? Here we go. Couple of ones on my Patreon. Mason said, playing a little fast and loose with the rules, but I'd go with Leonard Cohen's entire back catalogue. Yeah, I mean, by that logic, I could say Queen for the first time, experiencing Queen for the first time. Although I actually will be doing something for Queen later on this year. Do stay tuned for that. Jack, there's some film with twists I'd like to watch afresh, but I won't list them in case you've not seen them, and there being a twist is kind of a spoiler, as you'd know from the off that all wasn't as it seemed. Well, I appreciate that. And Brett finally said, still game because I have a few Scottish friends who have recommended it to me for ages, as purely through not being asked to press a button on Netflix that I became a fan. Well, there you go. A wide variety of different things that people said there. Let me know in the comments, what is something that if you could literally erase your memory of something that you have seen, whether it be a book, a movie, a TV show, a video game, a band, or whatever it is, let me know in the comments. But I would like to do more of that PTK thing again, so at some point in the future. So stay tuned, subscribe as always, drop your comments below, join the Patreon if you want early access amongst other benefits. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and for now, my name is Kevin. I am a geek. Thank you for watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.